Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up guys, Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and in this video we have a new update, new teases regarding the upcoming Star Wars Disney Plus show, Skeleton Crew. Of course, we're gonna hop right on into it, breaking it all down for you guys, everything that we know and everything that we're anticipating, of course, right now. Before we do though, however, grab the subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab the subscribe button today. Okay, so in this video we are going to be taking a quick read from StarWarsNewsNet.com, one of my favorites out there. I have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there, as well as an overall garnering source. So Skeleton Crew has a much more firmer release window. It does now appear recently. While speaking with Collider.com at CCXP, the executive producer and actual showrunner John Watts himself said that the upcoming Disney Plus series will premiere sometime around Christmas or even December 25th. More specifically, that there would actually leave Skeleton Crew to have episodes going into the new year of 2025 there as well. Very similar to with what the Book of Boba Fett did now 2 years ago, having its first episode come out a couple of days after Christmas, actually on December 30th, my birthday, and then have the rest of those episodes fall into the new year of 2022. So pretty much Skeleton Crew would do that same kind of thing, having its first episode, it would appear, maybe even its first 2 episodes coming out on Wednesday, because it is also worth noting that the holiday actually falls on a Wednesday this year, so there are may very much be a large Jude Law size present waiting for us. Before hearing this though, however, we were hearing that the Skeleton Crew series would simply just be releasing by the end of this year. Of course, it's kind of up in the air, like who's to say that that's actually true. This definitely adds onto that resume. When you have the director, John Watts, the showrunner, talking about this and saying that, oh yeah, we're eyeing a Christmas release for this year, even maybe possibly potentially December 25th, I think would be really quite a fantastic Christmas gift. I definitely have to say and think that there in itself solidifies it all the much more. Before, especially, it's a bit iffy to say though, however, as I had mentioned, because we were hearing the same exact thing last year. It was being said that Skeleton Crew was supposed to be releasing sometime in November or December of last year of 2023. We had heard those rumors from August up until kind of that deadline around Thanksgiving, November time. We kind of gave up on the hope that there was going to be the case. Of course, anything is still possible until Lucasfilm officially announces a confirmation date. The Christmas season window does align with previous reports that the series was and is targeting a late 2024 release there, as well, as I had mentioned. One of the actors, Dane DeLagro, who has an undisclosed role within the series, recently said that he thinks Lucasfilm would aim for a November release date to take advantage of the holidays. People are kind of not really out and about and all that busy. They're kind of chilling at home, going home for the holidays, revisiting with family, everything of that nature. So why not give them something to do? Watch a new Disney Plus Star Wars series. This here, all though in itself, as exciting as it is and pretty much as close as it is to a direct confirmation, John Watts as a showrunner doesn't necessarily have a lot to do with the actual marketing and promoting aspects of Skeleton Crew. We do know that Skeleton Crew is done and just about completely finished. All of its reshoots had happened a couple of months ago, or kind of closer to the end of last year, December, and kind of through into the new year of January. It's all done though, pretty much. It's in the editing and post-production process, as if it's not already done with that there. So seeing that we're getting little bits of teases and little bits of hints here and there from not just the cast members, but even from the showrunner or director himself of John Watts is actually talking about it, I think is a very great and good hint that directly after the Acolyte wraps up here, as it's going to have its 2-episode premiere on June 4th with its 8 episodes, so that will bring us into around July to August. From there, it's going to start raining like crazy with promoting and marketing for the upcoming Skeleton Crew show. This is going to be the next addition to the Mandoverse, taking part of that post-Return of the Jedi era, and it kind of interlinking with a lot of those characters of the Mandalorian, Ahsoka, and even Boba Fett is a huge what-if there as well. Not much is actually known about the series beyond that it will feature a group of 4 children, of course, getting lost in a galaxy far, far away, essentially. The cross paths with Jude Law's character, who is playing potentially a Force-sensitive character or an ex-Jedi that would be in hiding. It was initially thought that he was taking on the role of a Jedi, but Jude Law has previously cast doubt onto that prospect. So it's more of just like maybe a gray Jedi, just a Force user. Like he's not necessarily a Jedi. And that is a very interesting concept to take into iteration here. I don't think we've ever seen that really before. Like, if you're a Force-sensitive user, then you're usually going to be a Jedi, and that's kind of just how it always has been within a galaxy far, far away. So to see this whole concept of, I'm Force-sensitive, but I don't, run around with a lightsaber, essentially, is a very interesting concept. The series is set into the time frame of The Mandalorian, as I had mentioned, promptly taking place after the events of Season 3, and after the events of the Ahsoka Disney Plus show Season 1 there as well. With Season 3's Vane confirmed to return, Vane was a pirate that had appeared in The Mandalorian Season 3. Other cast members include Carrie Condon, who also recently taken to a tease to praise the children for their work, just having an incredible experience overall. Also, not just that, but the latest kind of plot synopsis that we were also able to garner from John Watts at the same kind of panel at CCXP in Mexico that we had also covered and talked about, discussed here on another video here on the channel, had also taken to describe that the children have discovered something that would make them flee from their home world, from their home planet, essentially causing them to go off and drift into the galaxy, just trying to get away is kind of what it sounds like, and from there they get lost in a galaxy far, far away, running into Jude Law's character, who kind of takes them under his wing as a protecting guardian. A bit of a theory that I have of mine that I recently thought of, though, however, I'd like to cover this, talk about it in more detail and in more depth in a separate feature video here on the channel. All the more reason to grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, is that could these children also be Force sensitive and have something to do with Project Necromancer? Recently saw in the Bad Batch. It's also been seen throughout the Mandalorian, the Mandoverse overall. That's Palpatine's whole cloning process and project that we've seen, of course, appear within the Rise of Skywalker. So maybe they're a valuable asset to these Imperial remnants and making that whole process really come to fruition and really actually happen. Anyway, guys, let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking for the upcoming Skeleton Crew Disney Plus show. Before Skeleton Crew, Star Wars fans have the Acolyte to look forward to. The series' 2-episode premiere drops on Disney Plus on June 4th. The cast and crew will be at CCXP in Mexico this weekend as well to talk about the series, by which we'll also talk about and cover here on the channel. Elsewhere, Collider.com is also hosting a director's panel at the convention with John Watts, so hence we'll get some more teases and some new reveals from there as well. There may be some more Skeleton Crew news on top of everything else that we're getting to celebrate for Star Wars. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.